Loschiavo hoping he can use this degree of difficulty difference with Dinsmore to narrow the gap. Is that possible?
Anything is possible until the last dive is done. I mean, if somebody misses and somebody hits big, things can change dramatically in just one round. Sure, see the same dive here that we just saw from Zach. The pressure's on. These are those moments when you really find out if you have what it takes at this point in time, or if you need to go back to the drawing board. And he does. He puts it away. I thought it was a little slow in the air, but he was calm, he was patient, and he stayed with it. Watch right here, running to the end, boom, it goes up really well, but his feet came up the front a hair, so it was a bit slow, but this is where he's starting to show some signs of being a veteran. He stays with it till the very end. Watch this angle. See, it looks like he's coming out. It's a little short, but he doesn't panic. He doesn't reach or open out with his chest. He just stays with it, so he takes the water down. It's a little bit short, but really, really good.
And good score, 83-point dive for Loschiavo. So he does that one very well. Now, David Dinsmore, his degree of difficulty a little lower, 3.4. How is he on this dive?
It is a lower degree of difficulty dive, but it's a great dive for David Dinsmore. Reverse 3.5 tuck. I've seen him do this for 9.5s. It's an exquisite dive when he does it well. Oh, but he does not today.
Okay, so
it looked like a really good start. He just came out early.
That's going to perhaps give us a little tension going into the final dive.
See right here, he's got a huge jump. Look how high he goes over that railing. 2 somersaults above the 10-meter, but he kicks down. He needs to place his feet a little bit higher and keep his arms down longer to allow it to continue to rotate. Such pretty form in the air, but you have to be accurate. That's going to open up a little bit of gap. It's going to be a lot closer going in the last round.
And there are the scores. So that miss at the bottom, and that is what Loschiavo in particular, and maybe perhaps even Cooper, needed to give themselves hope going to the final round. The gap down to 8 points between Dinsmore and Loschiavo. And here we come to the final 2 dives now to determine the national champion. Again, identical dives, 8.1 points separating Loschiavo.
It's going to be close. Both of these men can do this dive for 9s. So Brandon gets to set the pace. It's a good dive. How good. He sat back just a little bit, but he did a great job on the bottom. It could have been cleaner, but it's not a miss. It's not a big hit like he was looking for. He's probably only going to receive the 7s on it. Little back, just a little chunky on the bottom with the water. Not a miss, just not a big hit. So it kind of opens up a door for Dinsmore, who I've seen do this dive for 9s.
And Loschiavo, his scores, there they are. He gets 7s that stand 75 points. That will guarantee him no worse than second. And it does give David Dinsmore now this dive. And David Dinsmore will need to average 6.25. Average score here to win the championship.
I think David has got this wrapped up. He could miss the dive and do it. He's been doing this dive for so long, so well. Just enjoy the beauty of it. So pretty. Throws a little bit of water on the end. So beautiful in the air. When it comes to form and technique, he is one of the best in the world. It's just getting that accuracy. He needs to put the disappearing act on it like he did with his arm stand earlier in the rounds. He does that on all of his dives, and he'll be in the hunt internationally.
So there was the U, just that little honor as we await the scores. And there they are. So David Dinsmore, who since that near miss at the Olympic trials won the NCAA championship in 2017 in the same pool, by the way, in Indianapolis, and now wins the 2018 national championship.